So today we will look at the duct system of pancreas and liver, right? So for that, consider that this is stomach. This is stomach, right? Now, in the upper side of the stomach, we are having a thin layer, a muscularis layer, which is known as diaphragm. Diaphragm, right? And it is its concave side, right? This is its concave side, right? Okay, on the left side of the diaphragm, here we are having another organ known as right? We are having another organ known as liver. This is basically our liver. This is right lobe. This is left lobe of liver, right? Okay, so from liver there are two arteries, right? There are two ducts basically. One duct from this right, one duct from this left. So what, these both ducts are from liver, and the word which we used for liver is hepatic. So hepatic right duct, hepatic left duct, right? Hepatic right duct and hepatic left duct, these both combine together. Okay, in liver one more organ is attached. That we know that this liver secretes bile, but for the temporary basis the bile is stored in another organ known as gallbladder. For the concept that this is a gallbladder, okay, so it is placed in it is stored in gallbladder for a temporary basis. So a duct from gallbladder comes known as, let me erase this because this is not the exact location of that. Consider that there is another duct coming from gallbladder whose name is cystic duct. Cystic duct. Okay, let us write to these all things. Okay, we know until what we have studied till yet, left lobe has left lobe has left hepatic duct, right? Right lobe has right hepatic duct, and number third, which is cystic duct, from the gallbladder where the bile is stored for a while. From gallbladder there is cystic duct, right? Okay, these three ducts together they form a duct known as, let me write its name over here. These three ducts together are known as common bile duct. These three together are known as common bile duct. Now this is basically, I'm writing here C dot B, you can easily understand, common bile duct. Okay, from here, okay, this is, oh my god, Okay, so here we are having an other organ known as here we are having another organ which is known as pancreas. Having another organ known as pancreas, right? Okay, this common bile duct enters into pancreas, alright? This common bile duct enters into pancreas. Okay, there is a sphincter which is present between the pancreas and this common bile duct. That sphincter is known as sphincter of Boyden. That is known as sphincter of Boyden. Right? What does that mean? Okay, it's actually present here. This is sphincter of Boyden. What is the work of this sphincter of Boyden? Basically, to control the flow of bile from common bile duct into the pancreatic duct. It controls like this Boyden, sphincter of Boyden, controls the flow of bile from common bile duct to pancreatic duct. Like it will control the flow. Now in the pancreas we are having its main duct. Okay, actually there are two ducts of pancreas. One is accessory duct and one is the main one duct. Okay, from here, okay, this duodenum is also attached with, okay, here this is basically, this is duodenum. This is duodenum, which is the first part of the small intestine, and we have discussed this thing. Okay, there is another duct from the pancreas directly to the pancreas, directly to the duodenum, which is known as duct of Santorini. I'm writing over here, duct of Santorini. Duct of Santorini. And its another name is ductus coleodochus. They can ask you in MCQs that what is the second name of duct of Santorini, which is ductus coleodochus. Right? Now actually this is the accessory pancreatic duct. It is also important. It is the additional duct basically. This is also important. This is accessory. This is actually accessory pancreatic duct, right? So the main duct of this pancreas is, there is another duct which is known as the main duct, which is known as duct of Wirsung. Duct of Wirsung. Basically this common bile duct and this attached together, and then they go into the duodenum. So now the main duct of pancreas is main duct of pancreas is duct of Wirsung, right? It is a duct of Wirsung. Now basically, now these both has combined together this duct of Wirsung and the common bile duct has combined together. Now they are known as, here they are known as hepatic pancreatic duct. Now they are like, these both have joined the duct of Wirsung, which is the main duct of pancreas, and the common bile duct, which is coming from the liver. These both have joined together. Now they are known as hepatic pancreatic duct. Now this duct basically will go in the duodenum. This will go in duodenum. So when they will go in duodenum, there is an sphincter. There is now another sphincter which is known as sphincter of Oddi. Sphincter of OD or Oddi. What is the function of this sphincter? Basically, this sphincter controls the flow of pancreatic juice and bile into the duodenum. It controls the flow of pancreatic juice and bile into duodenum, and it will not allow this pancreatic juice to move again behind into the pancreas, right? So this is known as sphincter of Oddi. Okay, when this duodenum enters into when this duct enters into duodenum, there is a swollen part. There is a swollen part which is known as ampulla. Now, what is, okay, this is known as hepatic pancreatic ampulla or ampulla of Vader. Actually, what is this? Actually, this is the swollen part, bulb like swelling part. What is ampulla? Basically, ampulla. This is basically the swollen part, bulb like swollen part, which is opened into the duodenum, right? So I hope I have covered all the things. Okay, whenever the food, like the chyme, is in this duodenum. For example, here we are having the duodenum. This is chyme. Whenever we will be having chyme into the duodenum, then from the bile from the gallbladder will be coming from into this duct known as common bile duct, then into the duct of Wirsung, and then they will form a duct known as hepatopancreatic duct, and then into the duodenum. So whenever there is a chyme in the duodenum, then at that point the pancreatic juices and the bile will come into the duodenum. Okay, if the food is not in the if the chyme is not in the duodenum, so this sphincter of Boyden will close the common bile duct, right? This will close the common bile duct. So I hope this is clear to you. This is quite messy, but I tried to cover all the parts.